Libra, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. I will be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of July 19th to the 25th, 2021. Already popping out, the King of Swords in the reverse. In your challenge, I feel like you're having a hard time communicating, expressing yourself in your relationships at this time. There may be a little bit of argumentativeness going on. I feel like you can't get your point across. Lack of communication in general for some of you. Let's see what's going on here. Knight of Pentacles. What's benefiting you? It feels like a more grounded and prosperous time coming in here. It feels like you need to, an understanding needs to be come to. When it comes to your relationships with other people. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, message from Spirit. Or King of Pentacles. I said Knight again. King of Pentacles. And I feel like some of you may be dealing with a father figure, having troubles with your father possibly. This could have to do with, if they're elderly, or if you are younger. I feel like maybe you don't see eye to eye. Maybe you never did. Lack of the communication, and somebody's getting kicked out. Somebody is losing their place to stay because they've been living at home with their parents, and they're saying you're getting an argument with them. Be very mindful. I feel like you should be very mindful of what you say to if you're living at home with your parents and both of your parents are there, that you need to be very mindful, because I feel like you're going to have an argument with your father, and you may end up losing your place to stay because you're old enough to get out. Be very mindful of that you don't overstep your bounds in their house. Some people aren't going to be able to avoid it. It depends on how this father figure is. Could be a mother figure as well. Male, female, doesn't matter. But I'm feeling more of along the lines of a male energy here. Know your place. I feel like telling you, know your place at the house. Or you may not have a place at the house. Let's see here. Let's clarify this energy here. Spirits, guides, can we please clarify this energy for Libra? What else do they need to know? Three of Swords in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Ooh, somebody's losing patience. Definitely. Tired of being hurt. Justice. Justice is going to prevail. I think someone's maybe dealing with an abusive family member. This father figure that I'm feeling here. Two of Coins. Four of Wands. Movement, moving where you live is in the works here. Tree of Life, it's definitely family. Seven of Wands. Wow. I feel like you've had a lot of heartache. I think it's your connection with a parental figure or somebody within your family tribe hurting you. This has happened often. I think that you're getting the upper hand on a situation, though. I feel like you're going to need to... this is divinely guided as well with this Temperance. It's in the reverse, but I feel like the time is now. You're no longer having to wait. You've been patient, you've been trying to be, but I feel like there's some kind of a justice coming in here. This, I feel like you do have to move. I feel like there's definitely an argument with someone, it may be any family member, let alone a father type figure. I feel like it might be, could be an uncle. Maybe you're staying with family. Nine of Wands. The Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is going to be something that's beneficial to you for it to happen. There may be an argument for some of you with family that you're staying with. Something is going to happen, and you're going to need to move. Straight up, you're going to need to move. You're going to feel like they betrayed you, stabbed you in the back. Something is going to come around where you're going to feel justice is served, though. A lot of the burdens from the past that you've had to go through, I feel like when you were younger, you got tossed around a little bit. Some of you may have got tossed around a bit and have never had a real grounded family experience. You may have done things to get attention, or like bad things like stealing, lying, things to that effect. I feel like the way this is in your benefiting position, I feel like that you are finding a balance within yourself. I feel like it's been some time coming. There is a balance happening here. I'm feeling with this Justice and with this Two of Coins sitting here that they're hand in hand with a balancing. You know, you're doing this balancing act. I think your day is finally coming here, Libra. I feel like you are going to be on top. I'm feeling like what you've been fighting for is finally coming to fruition here. But you got to stay grounded. You've got to stay, I feel like don't live outside your means either. Learning to be independent. Definitely some kind of movement here though. And with this Tree of Life here, I feel like there's some kind of, this may have happened in the past as well, and maybe you're just getting over it now that you've grown up or you're older. But I feel like you may have gotten tossed around when you were young due to dysfunctional family matters. This is what this feels like for some of you. Not everybody, so please don't take offense. You have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, which further makes me feel about this family situation and not having that situation. And this is what you're striving for. I feel like this is what you want in life, is this kind of a family situation. You see other people with, or maybe watching it on TV, you know, with these people that kiss each other goodbye and they're all about that person. They got each other's back, and you've never experienced that, or not to that level. It's like it's all in a movie. It's all a movie. People don't really live like that, but they do. They do. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get some advice from Spirit on this energy here. A lot of you are finding your balance. You're finding your inner guidance. You're changing the way things are, knowing what you need to do to change the way things are. Definitely movement in the works here. I feel like it's it's not, I don't want to say it's not cause for celebration, because I feel like you are going to, in the long run, be happier and be more from your experiences that you've had. You're going to be able to eventually have a family where you can change the way that things are, the ways that they were for you. You don't want that happening to your children. Cleanse, wash your weary spirit clean, and take a walk in the wooded glades. I'm going to put this right here. I feel like you need to cleanse that old energy out. Burn some sage, meditate, think about it. Just think about how things were and how you want it to change and how you don't want that to be for anyone else. And the kind of family atmosphere that you want. You can make it happen, Libra. The night. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. I think that you had to leave in the middle of the night when this happened. You had to leave in the middle of the night. Or maybe you came in past hours where they locked the doors on you. This could be as well. In the past, if some of you already went through this, some of you might begin to go through this, but I feel like a lot of you have went through this experience in the past where the rules were just too much. You didn't feel treated fairly, and you're changing that all around for yourselves now. Any more advice for Libra at this time? No more from that deck. Okay. We are going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle. Could we please have... Let me shuffle this. I feel like I need to shuffle it. Could we please have some more advice for Libra on these energies? I don't know why. They just hopped right out of there, so we'll keep those. Truth be told, deep knowing, and round and round. Okay. I will read from the book on those cards for you guys. You have the number 14, Truth Be Told. Essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. The Oracle's message: there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth. Subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. Relationship message: people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen. And you have the number 43, deep knowing. Essential meanings: intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. The oracle's message: intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom for far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, to tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Your relationship message. There are occasions when you must know, deep in your heart and soul, that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly, onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. Yeah, some of you may have ended up moving in with someone, and it has led to a relationship. I don't think it was meant to lead to a relationship, but it has now. This may be not for everybody, obviously, but for some of you, I feel like are beginning to feel this great connection with this person. And you have Round and Round, number 25. Essential meaning, essential meanings, the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. And your relationship message. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to a custom spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again. Only differently this time, for you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. I'm feeling like that some of you, whoever, I'm smelling sage right now. I have not burned sage. Actually looked around. It smells like a smudger. One of you may be taking my advice, and if you had a smudger, maybe you've smudged the air before you watch your videos, your tarot videos. Maybe it was so weird because the incense I was burning was I burned a bergamot and a dragon's blood is what I had burning before I started this, and yet I smell sage really strong. Crazy. Maybe someone is cooking a chicken soup. I'll smell the sage strong because I put a lot of sage in my chicken noodle soup, homemade. Maybe that. There's something in this reading for you if that's you. I'm going to pull one more card of advice. I feel something else needs to be said. This may be just someone individual. I'm not positive, but it's for somebody here. Sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer. This card came up in another reading a few readings ago, I think it was. Okay, number 50. Someone obviously needs to hear it here. Sacred gratitude. This card brings a simple but profoundly important message to you. The woman peacefully stands alone in a quiet forest, reverently placing her hands on an ancient tree. With closed eyes, she feels a deep connection to the towering tree, truly appreciating its graceful, majestic presence in her life. This card is telling you to let go of external concerns long enough to spend some time in sacred gratitude. This reverent appreciation calls for you to pause and reflect to truly feel the value of your life and of your earthly environment, down to the depths of your very soul. This is not so much about listening of all the good things you already have as it is about simply experiencing the wonder of being one with nature, one with your soul, and one with the planet and everything on it. This mystical approach is easy to adopt through a meditative thought, a deep breath, or a quiet smile. Be careful not to dismiss this choice as frivolous. This inwardly peaceful intention is actually a dynamic energy accelerator. Each quiet, uncluttered moment of gratitude will summon the communal grace of both the creative and magnetic forces flowing through the world, and you can ride these energetic waves with joy. So Take some time to engage in this deeper sense of gratitude now. And if this card is surrounded by activity-filled, high-energy cards in your spread, it's all the more important to weave these peaceful moments of grateful reflection into your daily life. Profound appreciation brings expansive and valuable results. Somebody needed to hear that. I feel like maybe somebody may have come to check their moon and rise, your different aspects in your chart, different positions, and you're going to end up seeing this card twice if that is you. Someone really needs to tap into spirit and the world around them. I think you've maybe not done it in some time. Okay, Libra, that's it for this reading. I hope this was helpful. Always check your sun, moon, and rising, like I say. Hopefully you already have. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here. A lot of you aren't subscribed, but keep coming back. Only takes a second to tap that bell for future uploads. And subscribe and join the community here if you want to. Have a great week, and I will see you next video.